And we're back again. All right. Yeah, we got plenty of. I like bandicam. And again, this new, especially this bandicam, is showing off all kinds of cool stuff in really cool ways. One thing is it shows how much space gigabytes you have on your hard drive and how big the video is. And also you can see your how much sound you're making. Different things like that. It's really cool. I really like it. Anyway, so I basically went to the dentist and finally got into the see the dentist. Okay, I'll take this little piece of electrical tape. It's already torn in half. So I'm learning how to use electrical tape in crazy ways. Already torn in half. I'm gonna tear it again. Ah, it doesn't work that way. It's hard to do. Hard to do. You do it softly and slowly and tenderly. Like this. Yeah, there we go. Softly and tenderly, Jesus is calling. Calling for you and for me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I've turned it in half again. Okay, go down there. You can see it now. Yeah, tear it in half again. Yeah, and basically then take this thing and wrap it around here. Because basically it's supposed to help hold it on there. Oh man, I haven't heard her in a long time. I'll just keep holding on, holding on. Yeah, that was awesome. She's hanging out. I like that girl. And she's like, yeah, I look forward to, having getting married someday, because then there'll be someone to hang out with, and help eat some Chick-fil-A, it'd be nice, but help pay for some Chick-fil-A, it'd be cool. But right now it's just me and the Lord and everybody and all you guys, and we're just gonna just do our thing, She's awesome. I like her a lot. You hear Good Morning. Wake up to a brand new day. That's her, and she hangs out with Toby Mac, I think. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, yeah. And it was fun at the concert. There was a concert we had, Winter Jam concert. Me and my mom were helping out at that because we were at a church that was nearby, the Wolstein Convention Center. So they were helping out there, and we were helping out. Then we got to volunteer to help out at that concert, because we were like hanging out with those guys at our church. So it's like, okay, cool. So we hung out, and we got a free pair of earbuds. That was nice. And we got to hang out, but what we had to do was help pass out pamphlets for missionaries to help fund missionary stuff, so that people could, sponsor children who were starving and stuff. And so that's what we do. And so during the concert, though, beginning of the concert, okay, you knew that all members of DC Talk were there, or they know that Toby Mac was there. He's the headliner. There's other people, New Song, and a bunch of other groups I never heard of before. So some people I've heard of, some people I haven't heard of. And she was there, and she does her song "Good Morning" or something like that, or I love the way you hold me, that one. So she's doing that. Toby Mac does have a part in that story, and I was like, okay, this is cool. She's singing the song. This is nice. I like singing her. All of a sudden, you hear his voice on the mic over the speakers going, I love the way you hold me, and you see him come out. He's supposed to be at the end of the show, but he's coming out. It was like, oh my god, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. So now we got this. See right here, all three are now in there. Whoa, that's right. Get it closer. Get it closer. In your face. There you go. See, it's now all three are twisted on there. You see that the electrical tape is twisted on there, holding that together. That's really cool. I like that. I learned how to do that after the years and years. Basically, it just took a long time to learn how to do it, but thankfully, I've now learned I can pass it on and help people learn how to do stuff really cool like that. Okay, so now we got our unit. That thing is now ready. Now we're gonna take this. So it was so cool to see that. But anyway, so you got that girl. That girl was nice. But anyway, let's see here. We're doing. Oh yeah. So yeah, I was just like hanging out, and oh yeah. So I got to the dentist. I got like 6 minutes, 6 minutes left. Got to the dentist and went back. Saying okay. Told me, Mom, I'll see you a little bit. This is not the issues. I was definitely nervous, but this is not my first rodeo. I had a bunch of teeth taken out from this side here because they went bad. So they took those teeth out, and so after getting that stuff taken out, that was not fun at all. The teeth here, tooth here, wisdom tooth, wisdom tooth in the back, wisdom tooth. What are you talking about? Yeah, wisdom tooth in the back. There's a wisdom tooth still there. There's a wisdom tooth still there. That probably might be going to that guy. There was long ago. I had it was trouble. When I was like 5 or 6 years old. My dad, or 8 or 9 or so. Okay, sorry, I gotta be careful. It's still early, 5:35. Uh, my dad would my dad was like saw that I had trouble was having trouble sucking my thumb a lot. So he decided, as someone who was a surgeon, was like, hey, got in the know about some stuff. There's an apparatus called a tongue rake. What a tongue rake does is it will, they basically have these little rings that they basically put around your teeth, slide on over your teeth, and the little metal rings are attached to these little metal rods that have this. They go across your tongue. They go up and across your tongue at a certain place. And have this little bit of metal or something, like basically a little hunk of, like a little bit of metal, like a little, batleth looking like thing. A little loop of metal. A crescent of metal there, and it's not sharp, not sharp metal. Very nice blunt metal. Well, rounded off, very nice blunt metal, rounded off there, and then the other one goes down there. So there's like two of these. It's sort of like a braces, but it's deeper in your mouth. What it's supposed to do, make so you can't put your thumb in your mouth. You try and do that. It's like it's tough to do. So that cured me of my thumb sucking habit. But then me and my dad and my mom went their separate ways. We didn't get this thing out for like a year or two. When we finally got it out, the damage was done. My thumbs. I was not sucking my thumbs anymore, but there was obvious cavities in those teeth that they were around there. So those guys are probably gonna have to go. Oh, maybe. Oh, this one probably already went. This one on this side probably already was taken out. So yeah, there was one in the back, one here, wisdom tooth, and this thing, and then one here, and then there was two here. Oh, yeah, two in there. Yeah, and then one right here. I call chicken tender tooth. Chicken tender tooth was I was eating a wicked lizard eating a chicken tender. I was we found these chicken tenders. They were older chicken tenders. Like basically no one wanted them, or so they were returned. No one wanted those. So I was like, oh cool, we got to eat them. So I was gonna eat them. I bit into it and the tube just broke off. I'm like, what the heck? And I was like, no way. I didn't know anything was wrong with it until it broke off. And I'm like, oh. So it's like, oh well, into the trash, throw it in the trash. What else can you do? So the other tooth fairy thing, that would have been interesting, but unfortunately, yeah. Let's just say there was a reason why I had that job. Tooth fairy she was dealing with stuff for herself, mainly her job. No time for that. There will be no time for little things like that. With the tooth fairy type stuff, no time, no money for that. So I was like, yeah, might as well throw it out. Threw it out, and then that's how it worked. So there's a few things. These guys are probably going to go because they're just so jacked up. The peppermint tooth is definitely going. So that's how it goes. But so I'm in there. They take my blood pressure. They have this little cuff, like cute little blood pressure monitor machine. It's like a little like a cell phone looking thing that basically, or no, like a beeper looking thing that basically inflates a little cuff that you hold up like this, and inflated it and everything. And it's like they're like, wait, that blood pressure's too high. I was like, okay, and I had just taken my blood pressure medication and my antibiotic. So that might have been contributed to it. But anyways, it's like, I'm gonna go tell the guys, show these to the guys. They go to the other room, and it's like, oh, wow, what the heck? Oh my gosh, that's his blood pressure. Oh, come back, and I'm like, yeah, sorry, I'm gonna try again. The left arm. Give me some time to relax. A good few minutes to relax. Then the left arm. Take it again. It was like it went down like a couple of points, not still too high. He's like, oh. He's like, I love it. It's like, oh my gosh, wow. It's cool. It was just so much fun to see. They'll hear them just go like, I gotta show the guys again. Like, oh my gosh, wow, oh dude, just like make it back again. And I think a doctor actually came in. She's like, yeah, so what's going on here? I'm like, well, yeah, it seems like blood pressure is a bit high. He's like, oh, like what a vacation for? I was like, oh, you are. She's like, wait, when did you take this medication? It's like, oh, a few minutes ago. It's like, oh, that might be it. That might be why. So they tried to test the warmer. It's like, can I have some water, please? It's hydrochlorothiazide increases thirst. So it's like, can I have some water, please? It's, it has little plastic cups. It's like, sure, drink as much as you want. So I was drinking that water, relaxing, singing praise songs, thinking about what I'm gonna do after I get out of there. My new desk. And see you next time.